Now, your Storm Team 10 forecast on News 10.
Well, the winter weather advisory continues for a few of our counties, technically until 4 o'clock Eastern time. That would be Clay, Vigo, Vermilion Park, and Putnam counties, though I wouldn't be surprised if that's dropped a little bit earlier, just like our Illinois counties have already been dropped, because the bulk of the precipitation now out of the Wabash Valley and pushing eastward. So as we look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, you can see that wintry mix that made its way through the area is now mostly off to the Indianapolis metro and points to the east and northeast. So for us, maybe some drizzle, maybe a few flurries or two through the overnight hours, but no more substantial precipitation is expected as we go through the rest of the night. The main story now is going to be the colder air that comes in, and anything that's left over that was a liquid, any ponding on streets, sidewalks, parking lots, things like that, that's going to freeze overnight as some colder air moves in. So looking at it, you can see again there's still some cloud cover to our west and maybe a flurry or two, and that'd be about it as we go through the rest of the night. So temperature-wise right now we're in the upper 20s to the northwest. It's 29 in Paris, Mattoon, and Casey, 33 in Robinson and Sullivan, Terre Haute checking in at 32 along with Greencastle, and it's currently 33 in Spencer. So we've had rain to the south all day, but when we see these temperatures drop through the overnight hours, any of that is left on the roadway is going to be freezing. So watch for some black ice if you'll be traveling overnight and into the first part of tomorrow. And we're going to see those temperatures stay in the 20s even as we get into the afternoon tomorrow. And the other thing that's going to happen overnight is that colder air comes in. It's going to become breezy with the wind out of the west-northwest. So tomorrow morning, we're expecting wind chill values to be in the single digits closer to Interstate 57 and then in the lower double digits farther to the southeast. So we're talking wind chill values staying that cold even as we get into the afternoon tomorrow thanks to that wind. So you want to bundle up as you head out the door tomorrow. Futurecast shows we're going to keep the cloud cover in place through the overnight hours and into the first part of Thursday, so it's going to be a cloudy start to the day, but as we get into the afternoon, expecting some of those clouds to break down, so some sunshine is expected before Thursday is over. Not going to warm us up much, though, with those highs only making it into the mid-20s. Now, as we get into tomorrow night, with that mostly clear sky still in place, that means we're in for an even colder night, with temperatures dropping to around 10 degrees across a good part of the area. Northern parts of the Wabash Valley likely dropping into the single digits. Then Friday is going to be the opposite of Thursday, where we start off with sun on Friday, and then the clouds come in the afternoon. That's going to be ahead of our next system. We're going to be watching this because it may start off as a little wintry precipitation Friday night before temperatures start to climb, and then we're going to have the potential for some heavy rain as we head into the first part of the weekend. You can see oranges and yellows showing up here on Futurecast. So as we get into the day Saturday, this is mostly a rain event before some colder air comes in, and that could change it to some snow as we get into the day Sunday. So for tonight, down to 23, that wintry mix coming to an end, but breezy with wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Staying breezy tomorrow, highs only making it into the mid-20s, even with the sunshine expected by the afternoon. Then down to 11 tomorrow night, mostly clear, not quite as breezy though. And the 7-day forecast shows we try to rebound a little bit on Valentine's Day, 36 for the high on Friday, then 43 on Saturday with that rain before we see temperatures drop again, giving us that chance for snow. A high of only 19 on Monday.